Danganronpa.
Yo, people, what's happening? It's your boy Keemie here. Welcome back to Danganronpa. This is episode 23. We're on the 5th class trial. I'm a little nervous. I think Monomi might be part of the Future Foundation because she's been acting sus. I just don't know who is it going to be. That she might work with somebody, honestly. So I think Monomi's going to be dead after this episode, after this class trial. And I just, I think somebody in the class, somebody in this gotta die. I just don't know who it's going to be because it'll be Kachiwitsi. I don't really care if he dies. Akane even, as long as Shiaki, obviously my character's not going to die. It's him the main character, but I just hope Shiaki doesn't die, because that's really going to upset me. Like, that's really going to upset me if she is, but I don't know who else. I mean, she said some things that was kind of sus too, but I don't think she has. I don't know. So there we go, y'all. About to get started on this. Setting up everything now. Let's get it. Let's get it. Does everything sound okay? Audio sounds clear, okay. So we're going to Monokuma Rock, okay. Let me check on my pet.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it. You're making me depressed.
Stupid fool!
So, is it going to happen again? The cruel conflict where we must debate our friends? But once we're through with this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this in the last class trial.
Damn it.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is the one you're saying it, right?
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive. I really don't. I don't really care for Kazuwitsu. Like, if he gets clapped, I am not going to care whatsoever. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody else was like Fufi, Hiko, Shiaki. Oh, Kazuwitsu and Akane. I ain't throw Sonya in there. I don't really, she's been kind of, I don't know.
That's right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stuff. Yeah, Monomi's definitely dying. I'm pretty sure she is, because she's been acting real sus this whole chapter.
You.
What the fuck? Why are you here? You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of wanting to leave this island, thinking like that is Monokuma trap,
Huh?
Huh? What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma would end things here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us.
I'll pick you up.
Damn right. Stupid rabbit shit should just shut up forever. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. Huh? I have finally realized, after losing my powers, I realized that cursing your powerlessness or your false accomplished nothing. I read this whole, I'm sorry. The possibility may be small, But as long as there's a possibility, you must face it in order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight.
Huh?
What's her deal? I don't really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined.
You...
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Mini Moro. It'd be annoying if you start talking during the trial. Aw, fine.
But still.
Somehow, I understand what Monomi is saying, I think. Anyway, let's get going to last class trial.
Yep.
You're right, we need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end. This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over in my head. I ended my Monokuma Rock. Oh god, my neck, my back, everything. Damn, this elevator is small. Wow, remember this shit used to be full of people, guys? I remember too. That was like forever ago. This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so.
Well?
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
You are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
Damn it.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a viable asset during the trials. Yeah, he was. Yeah, right. In fact, during the funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survived need to stay. We must fight. And then the door slowly opened. This bright light greeted us. Is that the light of hope? Or the light of despair? Damn! Well then, now that the chatterbox Naruto is gone, there are only 6 of you left!
Shut the hell up!
Enough, just fucking start this already.
Hey!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
Yep, it sure is. So, you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
Alright!
Didn't I tell you? He said it. This is the end. You believe anything, you gullible bitch. Oh, Monomi, bro.
Now then.
Let's get this trial started.
Viva killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain is about to raise. Nagito, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy, you know? He came across as very sociable. Did he want rogue? But his true nature held such a dimming throughout the process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And yo, whoever play this game, they should make a challenge. Every time they say despair or hope, you gotta take like a shot. You won't get sauced. and he said he become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up, but there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. Show my favorite part. That's what I'm looking forward to. This right here. I love when they show this. Damn, look how many people clap, bro. There's no way we can end this without knowing. we will be consumed by despair. Damn, Chiaki only put the survival on this one. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, let's get it. I just love when they show that part in the like all the pictures of everybody. Okay. I don't know how to unlock most of these. I just look at it. We got Monokuma file, the torture wounds, burnt rope, survival knife, blood on left hand, duct tape. This gonna be hard. I'm gonna do my best, y'all. Let's get it. All right.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh my, Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit? Chesto!
And she's still standing like, what's
One
up?
more time! Jeez! How about this one? This will be my final blow!
And she's still standing there like,
It's
what's up? That's all
useless.
you got?
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid! There's no way in hell I'm the traitor!
Yeah, I hollered that he the traitor.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito. It's here, right? Are they the same person? Or...
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up! I'm telling you, they were torturing him!
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito!
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place!
If so, the suspect
Is whoever found the bomb first!
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
No, that's wrong.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
Alright.
Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
How am I stupid? I've been saying that for a long time. What? Like, you're the stupidest nigga I know. That's why I'm saying he get clapped. I will love he gets clapped. I will love it.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assumed he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
I can't back down.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Facts. Exactly.
Pay attention. This is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
Damn it!
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assumed he couldn't talk. But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how it went down. First, the killer tortured and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
Allow me to cut through those words.
No. There's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
What did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
No.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
Just like how you saw with Soya, like you can't, like really? Are you in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds.
Or his stomach. I think
Which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth.
Yeah.
He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
We can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Which means, it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup? Like what?
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high
Yeah, but you're talking
intellect.
about the man Shiaki taking off a Hajime. That's
Alrighty then. Let's think about this
useful.
based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
the reason for the fire, huh? You're right. We need to clear that up first. Maybe the oil lighter or a burnt rope. Let me see what you say.
The direct cause of the fire was... the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Or perhaps opening the door caused intense wind pressure to tip over the lighter.
What?
The direct cause of the fire was... the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it could...
Wait, what? Wait, what's that panel? Monochroma panel. Oh, it is this because look, it said laid on top of each other as a straight line.
can stand
Okay.
upright while the flame
I
is
think
lit.
she said it.
If they tipped over, it could have ignited.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over.
Or perhaps opening the door caused...
I agree with that.
That's why the things was laid out like that. Okay.
I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan!
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
Domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels. So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
What, they hide the domino effect? This?
Crap!
Alright. How is that?
You're talking about the MP3 player, right?
But how that's gonna line up this?
That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
I'm not following you, but okay. See the chart?
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
Oh, maybe saying the music, like, because it was so loud, you couldn't hear the panels falling and it hit the lighter, I guess. I think that's what they're saying. I could be wrong.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
It was pitch black, right? Oh, so when she kicked the okay, she kicked the door with the panels blocking the door. When she kicked the door, you couldn't really peep the panels fall because it was music. It was okay, and it was dark in there. Okay. So Kazuichi was right, said it's a trap.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
If that door was the only entrance to the warehouse, I see. So the problem Chiaki's talking about is they could have hit inside. We couldn't see inside. The killer could have left. We couldn't take. I'm gonna go with this one.
Crap!
Oh, okay. All right. So it's the second one then. No, the killer couldn't left.
I see.
Yeah. Okay, I'm tripping. Here we go.
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Which goes back to my point before Nagito killed himself.
Now that you mention it.
Yeah.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
There's no way because the place caught on fire. They'd have died.
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Huh?
You don't mean...
But is that, if that's true, this murder...
Hajime? What do you mean?
The person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. There's only one person who could have done that.
My answer. What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
This is early as shit. These class trial lasts for like 3 hours. So just the fact that...
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid.
No, that's exactly what it is. Let's get the facts together.
His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget?
No, he could have did it himself.
Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
Possibly. It's Nagito we're talking about.
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you
He
think?
kept saying he'll kill himself for hope.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
That's the next clue. But he is the alternate Lucky Stu. He could have did some kind of trick or something to do
Yeah,
that.
you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Oh, relax. You got your vein inside your forehead. Relax. Like you said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Really?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Oh, the burnt rope. The burnt rope. That's why the rope was burnt.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Oh, I think I just missed it.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would...
You couldn't do much with... It'd be impossible if...
How about if you use your teeth?
That one.
Or if you use your...
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
I think it's the front one where he said it'd be impossible.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs... No, that's wrong!
Hold on a second. Isn't that premise flawed?
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
I see!
Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree? A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
No, I'm good.
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
Whoa, what? Oh, okay. See, this is why I said what I said about Sonya. Wouldn't care if she gets
That's
black.
definitely wrong.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
What?
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand. Ah, that much is obvious.
Hajime, you tricked me! Give me back that Benjamin!
Why did he pay that for it? Not only did she try to charge, but now she wants the money back. What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then hurry up and spill it!
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
Connie, you're attractive, but that's all you can offer me, so I need you to shut your fucking mouth right now. I'm trying to focus. A way to stab yourself in your right hand using only it. Wait. What about that line? That was on the ceiling. Yep, blood on the gear. That one. This one.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall.
Nope. Alright, let's go.
It's wrong?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
How? Oh my gosh.
It's wrong?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow and slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
Oh my gosh. Shit.
Damn it!
Even if Nagito's right hand was... How could he stab his right hand?
If he threw the knife and let the knife, could he stab his hand?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
What the?
I agree with that.
I said, there's gotta be one of these fucking shit, man. Getting flustered. Sheesh.
The life-size Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach. He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it. If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem.
What's that, sir?
The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right?
So the spear gotta be that bloodline that we see on top of the ceiling. It's gotta
If
be.
you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito.
Right.
If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
No.
There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Yeah, cause you gonna fucking scream, you gonna panic. Oh my god, I got stabbed! You gonna bleed out and then you die.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Oh my god, cause she said something big and thick, you're not gonna
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Come on, Spike, with this freak shit, man. Come on.
Say it one more time. I need to record it.
Oh
For
my god.
reasons.
No.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out!
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear. It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stab into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I also agree with that.
Alright.
To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
What you mean can never believe it? This is the 5th class trial, Sonya. These niggas capable of doing anything.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right?
I'm kinda with you, man. Come on,
But
man.
that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Say,
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Monami sassing me!
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
I'm telling y'all.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
That's real. That's strength right there.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I'm waiting for them to give me that prompt so I can use that line.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Huh?
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together. That's how. We made it this far up till now.
She looks so, like, pretty when she does this face.
Everyone, working together.
She's right. We made it through several ordeals up till now by doing that. Then even
All right, let's do this.
Get it. I'm waiting for that blood on the ceiling. I'm gonna pick it. Where is that? There. It's not here now. Oh shit. Oh shucks. Okay.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
No, oh, the first try. Let's go, Keemie. Alright, they were talking about hands, so they gotta be the left hand.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Right.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left
His
hand.
left hand, the palm that had blood on it, but everything else.
The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain, but it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
I said it's gotta be gripping because it's clean.
When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Connie, like, chill with that.
Here's the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear!
They're all sex right now. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, The wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
That's right, that's the
Hey,
problem.
Chiaki, what do you think? Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear. I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
That's wrong? Okay.
Crap!
Well, she got something like I'm stupid. Alright, I'm sorry. Just thinking, so it's the cord, right?
I see!
My health getting a little low.
That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
That's a great observation. I did not see that till now.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
So we can know how he let the spear go to stab him in the
You're not
stomach.
gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
And stabbed himself. Shut your bitch ass up.
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki? I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Right. Nagito was gripping the cord extension from the butt of the spear with his left hand. But from there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with the spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
At a time like this. How about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
Okay.
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time? What does that mean?
Basically saying, she's saying not jump the gun.
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
So Chiaki, take your lead in this class trial. I'll see you, girl.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up, and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that, that's it. Could it be? The stay of the spear, and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment. Oh boy. Feels like it's Hangman's Gambit. Oh, Logic Dive. Okay, yeah. Logic Dive. One of my favorite times. About to go. Gotta get it. Let me speed up. Get some speed in this bitch. Get some speed in this bitch. Look at me in this bitch. Tweaking hard in this bitch. Gotta dodge that bitch. Ah, that was kind of fire. All right. Oh, damn. No, don't fall. Don't fall off. All right, come on. Ah. Come on. Come on. I almost didn't make that. Where was the spirit just before I got to a cloud? Underneath? Left? Above? This one. That was easy. That was kind of easy. What the hell is that? That's some new shit. Don't touch it. Gotta go. Gotta get out of this place. This is new stuff. This is new stuff. Yeah. We at the end of the class trial supposedly gotta get the speed. Damn it, I missed and I got hit in the face. Go, 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 go. Go, go, gotta go. Base besides the spill, what else would not? Right here. Here we go. Now it's being used. Got that one right too. Look at me doing my thing in this game, trying to not die. These little blue things trying to screw me over, but they not because I'm so untouchable. Damn it. I'm going too fast. I don't know what's going on. I just gotta just go. Gotta just go, cuz. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That was my fault. I should have just moved. What item contains local spirit in it? Got it. 11 seconds left. It's cutting kind of close.
It's all coming together! The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular? In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
That'd be awesome, but
The hell is
he'd
ESP?
probably use the ceiling girder directly above him.
Because of the blood law.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support. He hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
Yep.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder.
Yes, you
It
did.
probably got smeared there during the setup.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide?
Why y'all acting so
Like
shocked? This
that?
is Nagito. He said so many fucking times in this game. He has no problem killing himself. I'm not understanding.
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then, this is for real?
Yes, for Hiko.
He really committed suicide?
It's fucking Nagito. If it was somebody else that wasn't Nagito, I'd have been like, okay, there's no way.
Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Mm-hmm.
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear?
Oh,
That
look at this
spear
psycho.
should
Look
not
at
have
his
stabbed
face.
Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Look at his eyes, bro. This dude's a freaking psycho. This
Did he
is
need to
Joker
go
in the
that far?
flesh.
That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer.
I don't know about that. Maybe he was trying, because his whole intention was trying to draw out the traitor.
Was to get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself over
I don't
and
know
over
about that,
again?
Hajime.
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Jeez, I was starting to feel a little sympathy towards him. How stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capability for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's dead. That's the form of his malice took. I had forgotten all about it until now. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor.
Okay, Sonya,
right?
you bonus points to Sonya, yes.
Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
He wasn't
So
trying
why
to kill
did he
us.
not just do that in the first place?
He's trying to draw the... Sonya's on it.
If he had no
She on
qualms
it.
with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other, and tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
No, Sonya, you're on it. I'm
Yeah.
with you.
It appears we've come to a conclusion.
Not this early.
Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
That should be okay, right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense.
Okay, Connie, she's starting to
It's
peek at.
probably just my imagination.
No, what is it? What is it, biddies? Why? I mean, I still understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is, or...
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
You're right. It is not as though we can draw any
If
other
we vote right
conclusion.
now, we're screwed, so
Then
it's too early.
it's okay to end it here, huh?
Hell no, I
That
wish,
means we're
but no.
done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
No.
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No! Hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
Okay, Monokuma, is that the case?
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
Why does it make me feel uneasy right now?
There's
I'm
just
got a
one
bad
thing
feeling.
that doesn't make sense. And it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
You're gonna keep going? Here I thought we were finally finished.
Something related to Nagito's death. A piece of... It's gotta be this book. It's gotta be this book. Oh, I don't know. Is it this?
I see!
I don't know how, but let's see. How is that?
Is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
Shit. I don't know. I ain't got that much health either. Oh, shucks. What is it then? Like, I don't understand. Yeah, I felt my health was low. Shit. Why they vote for me once we lose? I don't understand that.
We will never give up!
That's weak as shit. They vote for me right off the bat when we fell. Like, what? Oh, I think it's cost of death. I think it's cost of death. Let me see if I can see. Fuck. What the fuck is this? Bro, what the f... Oh my fucking... How is this hard? What the fuck? Bro, I'm about to lose again. Look at this shit. Get me out of here. That shit was the hardest haymaker I ever did. What the fuck? Damn.
In this particular case, as Monokuma filed, there's no specific cause of death.
Jesus Christ, that shit was ridiculous. Why does it come out every fucking where?
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was the cause of death.
But why didn't they say it in the Monokuma file? I see what they saying.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma,
I plead the fifth! There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Mikan's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death?
Sorry, excuse me.
Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
Again.
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
No, that's a good
are
question.
you sticking up for him?
No, I'm not.
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here? Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily?
Hell no.
I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied, even if it's just to be safe.
You're right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma! You heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait!
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be alright. That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you, huh? Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair, he said he was yearning for that. Then the situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. Probably was thinking. It's just like this, alright, I'm gonna stand up and stretch.
No, no!
By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities? Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like... it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds, Maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death. Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold. Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Yeah, it's probably what Sonya said, the Monokuma poison.
Let us consider a
It's not the knife in his... It's not the other wound. With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled.
There's no way he burned to death. Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
I agree with that.
Okay.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
It was in his
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
And then he left that chest inside his room, which was like Monomi's diary, so...
If
I'm telling you,
poison was the
it's
cause
only
of
Monomi.
death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But, even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's a possibility,
That's
yeah.
also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
his left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck
Maybe
in
he
it.
already drunk the poison by the time he was doing all of
If
that.
it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible.
So why was it in his room then if he didn't drink? Okay.
Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
The way the poison interacts with his body, they have to do it in the warning label. No, don't say Hayman. Don't. I can't do nothing for Hayman's gimmick. Okay, Lottie does something. Alright, thank you. Alright. That Hayman gimmick was insane. It's all twisted up inside my brain. Yeah, don't know what that meant, but it was hard as fuck. Look at my life. Look at my life, about to die. Gotta not to try to die again. Shit's getting kinda harder every chance I play this game. It makes me go insane. Whoa, what the fuck, man? What state was the poison in when it affected Nagito? Let me see. Liquid? Is it liquid? Watch, I'll be wrong. Okay, what was that? Gas. Right, I'm stupid. can't even rap. Gotta stay focused, not trying to die. That is not my purpose. Purpose is to beat this game. Achieve excellence so y'all would know my name. Yeah, straight bars in this bitch. About to go hard in this bitch. My phone just lit up. Someone probably calling me. I can't answer right now because I'm getting mine. Trying to not die. 69. Damn it! Damn it! Come on. I got a minute left. Come on. I'm gonna lose. Look how much time I got left. If this gas gotta be through his nose, right? I'm gonna lose. I do not have that much time left. Oh, look at me go spinning in a circle. Got it. Jump. I got. I lost. Not that much time. Oh, I did it! Woo! Shot, clock, cheese. Let's go. I thought that was GG. I'm like, oh, this is over.
It's all coming together. What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enhanced liquid was highly potent and it takes effect immediately. Please handle repair. This liquid was very dangerous. I didn't supposed to read that
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
That's
Breathed
why he
that
taped his
poisonous
mouth.
gas inside the warehouse?
So he couldn't like
But
exhale. I
if
don't
poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
know. Good question. Maybe because of sprinklers?
I see! The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
No, the fire would have enhanced the poison gas.
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers!
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
That's probably why the
If
tape
it
was
meets the
there.
requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning.
Okay, alright.
The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
What?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right, all the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries has been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really put the poison in the warehouse, then the thing that would have been left behind was the bottle, the container. The meat on the bowl.
I see! Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
I already know it's gonna be another fucking Hangman's Gambit, and I'm not looking forward to that.
If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
What about he put the poison inside the tape? It didn't, no, that's stupid.
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Yeah.
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
I don't know.
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible! I mean, an accomplice? It is just two...
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right! You're totally right! That's totally it!
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
Well, who cares what you're in the mood for, nigga? I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired. Tired of doubting everyone else. I almost feel that way. That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt. But
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless.
we gotta
right?
find the traitor. Once we find the traitor, we can close this shit out.
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing.
Not in this situation.
And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
The fire grenades was the poison. Oh shit. What is his feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. The poison was inside the fire grenades. Oh please, no, no Hangman's Gambit. No, fudge! I'ma lose again. I know what it is though, but Fuck. Well, it's kind of doing good. I need the R. I need it. No, I need it. Fuck everything. What is it? N? It's N. N. I need it. N. N. Shit, I don't know what I need. Fuck. I'm about to lose. I'm about to lose again. Look at my health. I fucking hate Hangman's Gambit in this game. I failed twice. Hachime, you're the corporate, but you're the wrong. We're gonna die.
We will never give up.
Damn. Why is it so fucking fast, man? Okay, it's just we know it's the fire grenade. I just gotta just survive this bullshit and then fire. So let's get fire out the way. All right, what do I need? The F. Fuck all these E's. I need the F. Give me an I. Give me E. I need a G. I need a G. Can I get a G, please? Like, I hate this shit, man. I need an R. Fuck. Fuck. The E, please. Can I get an E? The N. Give me an N. Give me an N. Come on. Fucking bullshit. Fucking hanging. Another A. I need a D. I need a D. Pause. Pause this lot. Come on. Get me off this I need an E and get me out of here. Come on. Come on, get me out of here. I'll probably win the C on this one. Holy shit. I got it!
I see. I got it.
Huh?
The fire grenades! Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place.
This dude's sly as fuck. Nagito.
As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse. It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
I got put. Somebody gonna rebuttal me.
He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Yep.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
I can prove it with this! Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right?
What'd you cussing the attitude for?
So in the end, he
fucking
still
most
fucking
useless
committed
character,
suicide! Enough already!
He's fucking. I hate Kazuichi, man. He's fucking annoying.
You're right.
You fixed the elevator. That's the only thing you did that was useful. Come on. And made the fucking the FaceTime phone thing. Outside that, you're fucking useless,
If
bro.
the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
He did it. Then when we seen the fire, we panicked. Oh my god, throw the grenades! We didn't see it. It was the poison one, and then we just threw it in there, and that's what killed him.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
No, there's more.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
I think Shiaki said that on purpose. She wants to keep going.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
Wait, what?
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
What's wrong with her?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I
we
realized
threw it.
it.
When the fire started. So we killed him.
Horrifying truth?
That might be the horrifying truth. One of us probably killed this son of a bitch.
It probably happened at the same time.
I know what you're trying to say is when we threw it.
I see!
Yeah, come on.
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh dear. Yep.
When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us?
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
I don't think it was intentional. I think in the heat of the moment, we just was like, oh my god, fire! Get the grenades, throw it! You know, I don't think no one intentionally... I mean, I don't know. This is Danganronpa.
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
You said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Then who killed Nagito?
I don't even know. This shit got me in the spin. I love it, but it's like, oh.
You mean, who's the actual
I
killer,
don't even
right?
know now. This shit just got good, y'all. Drop a like for this video, man. This is getting very, very juicy.
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Maybe Nagito did it himself? I want to say it was Nagito.
I see!
He had to do it, because he had the helmet and stuff for him.
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
Then who set the...
I see! That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn
Shut up,
question?
bitch. Let her think.
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
I see!
I'm following her so far. Why am I
Don't
helping
tell
him
me.
out?
He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
It's not that insane as Nagito.
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
Because we will throw the poison fire grenades. Keep up, he
It was a trap.
Yeah.
A trap?
Keep up, bro.
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison.
Asking so many
It was
stupid
all
questions.
a setup by Nagito.
Yes.
It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
That's where I'm at too, yeah. No way they didn't know that was a...
Could it be? Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison. And then...
Hold on! If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body, it was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
Okay.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right! There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras! If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count! Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you... I'm so chill. I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
What's that?
Really? Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning?
Okay.
I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
I don't like how she say that. I really don't like this, y'all. I don't like this.
I got it. Let's do this then.
I don't like this. I don't like this, y'all. I don't like this. I do not like this. Okay. Which one is it then?
everything that happened in this case.
That was kind of long. Had me thinking.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda. He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon. Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up, he also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear.
He got hell of a willpower, slicing himself up like that.
His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan.
Why they got us as the culprits?
His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity.
Oh, look at this. That sound was terrifying.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Huh?
He said this to us earlier.
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way Hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
His talent, right?
I see! Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
Alright, game, I get it. So lucky talent right there,
but his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
Huh?
He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
It's gotta be the traitor.
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
I mean, if you're called an ultimate lucky student, that's not hard to kill people.
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Facts.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
I don't know. It's the traitor, bro. The traitor.
I see!
We've been talking about it the whole time.
That's it? The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then, what he said in his video message...
No. No. Don't tell me it's Shiaki.
Just bluffing!
No, please, no. I'm about to cry. Don't tell me it was Shiaki.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Oh, I'm about to cry. Don't tell me it's Shiaki, please. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If just we believe we wouldn't wish.
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that!
The only person that used that was Shiaki.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
I gotta take my glasses off. I'm crying a little bit. I hope it's not Shiaki. I'm gonna be very sad if Shiaki.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. It sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened.
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Probably.
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it. Because they weren't created to do that.
Please don't say Shiaki.
Chiaki?
Please don't say Shiaki. Don't.
What's wrong, Chiaki?
Don't.
Get a hold of yourself!
Don't do this to me, Danganronpa, please. Don't do this to me. Do not do this to me.
That's why I want you guys to guess.
No, if I pick you, I'm gonna be heartbroken.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
Cause you're the only one that use your hands.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime?
I gotta say it was you, cause you
Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
I mean, you gonna die, Chiaki.
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
I'm fucking crying, yo. I'm crying. Come on.
Why?
You're gonna die, Chiaki.
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
Don't smile at me like that, cause you gonna die. I know it's you, cause she used the handbook. Oh no, Chiaki, why?
It's... you? Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please! Hold on!
You totally guessed right. Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Why, Danganronpa? Why? Fuck. Oh, that hurts so bad. I'm crying. That really hurt me. Oh, Keemie's a video game. It's not that. Y'all seen me cry before on this channel. Oh, man. I'm glad I ain't got my camera on right now. Fuck, bro.
Hey, Chiaki. Are you being serious right now?
Because if she don't do that, and then we guess it's Nagito that killed himself, we're gonna lose. We're gonna die. So now she's doing to sacrifice herself.
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
Because she about to die, that's why.
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie!
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
Because she had no choice. If she didn't do that, we're gonna die. Why y'all not understanding that?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that?
I get it, shit. I know why you did it.
Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost. Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
This is really fucked up, bro.
I want to explain everything to you guys, but... as I expected, that's rather difficult.
As soon as she said that, like, if the traitor comes out, what's gonna happen? I said, oh no,
That's
please.
why. The only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
I gotta, wow.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem.
No.
Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can.
We gotta do it. We have to.
It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming
it. After the rest of the night.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand.
So the final chapter probably gonna be about the future Foundation and why she worked for them.
She's not disguised at all. 'Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
I thought it was you, Monami. I was fine with you. Not Chiaki.
I'm not part of the same group as that girl.
Huh?
I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Okay, that's cap. Monami and Chiaki relationship, proving it here is the only way. Let's do it.
Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. First open and mix. I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face! I won't let you. First open and mix. I'll lower your grade. Disappear. Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. I'll lower your grade. Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
This is the end!
And she can't write, so Chiaki was writing. This is wow.
When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
So sudden?
Give me that notebook! What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too, so that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
You know, the truth is, I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth and entertain. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know. In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on the edge. Hajime tried to go to the front. Oh, yeah.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room. But the only one who knew that
If I get off this game, y'all, I can see the next part later. I'm kind of late to where I gotta be, and I'm sad right now. I just need to probably have to Monokuma execute before it executes. I'm getting off. I gotta get myself together. I'm like heartbroken.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you'd do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
This right here, let me know she was the traitor. She did the thing and it worked.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake! That must be a mistake! Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
Bitch, I just cried over here. I don't want this shit either.
I will not believe it! I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor!
Well, you standing like you want to fight. Girl, I will aim you.
There is just no way!
I understand you're upset. This is what it is, unfortunately. I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe it.
Then nobody will be saved.
Exactly. That's the big picture. What? Goodness, okay. We still doing this. I shit should be over by now. Maybe it's on your account. Hit it with her own shit.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Damn it!
I'm telling you, it's got to be Sonia's account because she looked at the bomb and then she said a lot of bombs here was fake, so it's got to be so. I'm so upset right now. I can't believe it.
Chiaki is not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to
That's not it.
How come their whole tone is different now? Damn, this is fucked up.
That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real.
Mm-hmm.
You said so yourself.
I even said before she looked sus when she was just standing in the corner like that.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I did not want to hear that! Enough already. Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
It's supposed to be the saddest rebuttal showdown.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake!
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake! That someone is Monokuma! Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand!
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
That... Monokuma may have just been lying!
Sonya, I understand you're upset, I really do, but girl, it's over.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
It's really over. It's done.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's not it.
Why you get mad at me?
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you that's not it! We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Oh no.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know?
Bullshit, I just was crying.
This is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel!
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this. But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
Damn it!
Why did it end up like this?
Wow. I am officially sad. I don't even care what grade I got. Okay. Well, I'm always gonna be. Whatever, man. This is fucked, man. It's not fair. I feel the same way as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Empathy. No, emptiness, excuse me. Loneliness. Sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we have to start walking. And believe of as much hope as possible is what lies ahead.
Even so.
Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the results. The trainer from the Future Foundation and Nagito's killer is Chiaki nominee.
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct.
Yeah.
The fact that Chiaki was a traitor, the fact that Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck. Everything was true.
Damn it.
Plus, that means that bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
Stupid. We're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it. Even though I do what I want to believe it. There's no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't say it no matter what.
'Cause...
I can't betray the Future Foundation. You can't betray.
Well?
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? What the fuck does that even mean? That makes no sense. It's just the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will not be able to betray the Future Foundation. Fuck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secret yourself. You're right.
Why?
Now it's not the time to be laughing.
Well?
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm so unhappy. I was able to think I want to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions. You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're just gonna not answer, right? Like, if we ask why you in the Future Foundation and stuff, you just can't say
I'm
it.
sorry.
That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
also the traitor. So the traitor was revealed and Shiaki lost? In the end, it all went according to Nagito's plan, huh?
Like...
About that. Was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange? Strange?
So...
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Shiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor. What?
Yes, indeed!
Congratulations! You successfully stopped Nagito's plan. I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone else besides the traitor.
Huh?
Kill everyone else besides the traitor?
Are you serious?
That was Nagito's goal?
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? Or, of all the former plan, only the traitor would survive? Is that bastard really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay. What's okay?
Well?
I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki!
You really are a kind-hearted person. Huh? You think so? Jeez, I wonder where you got personality from.
Perhaps.
Maybe our dads and our big brother, don't you think? What, y'all related?
Hey! Come on now!
Hey, don't go talking about your families all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Taro Taro.
I can't lose!
Then I cannot lose to Shiaki. Just like Shiaki and everyone else, even if it's a fight I cannot win. I must try to retaliate.
Huh?
Huh? Retaliate?
I will no longer let you do as you please.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
What? She self-destructed.
What'd you say?
What's going on?
Huh?
Monokuma like died?
No!
I'm not dead. Ah! A new one fucking came out. Phew, man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
I can't lose.
Not yet. I'm not done yet.
That's...
Hey, wait.
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
Hey, not yet! Seriously, stop it! If you don't stop right now, it's all going to be destroyed!
I won't forgive you!
Of course, I'm doing it so you'll all be destroyed. I will be the one to protect my students.
I won't let you!
I will protect them with my life! Mommy, you...
Hey!
Nada, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once.
Ooh, how exciting!
Not that much. Just around 10 to the 60th. Huh? What did you say?
What?
What? 1 million. 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 2,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump around 10 to the 52nd, 10 to the 56th, and then 10 to the 60th. That's 10 to the 60th power. What?
Hey!
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have quite the daring spirit.
Too bad!
Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see that scene? Well, I knew they wasn't plushies. He was lying. While you're doing this, my clothes are continuously and endlessly created.
in the Monokuma manufacturing facility.
That's wrong!
What? Those were just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing, Monomi. Finish him off.
Hey,
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. What did you say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic. Magic, huh?
Could it be?
Have you obtained that much power?
Hey!
Hold on. If you bring up magic or something, we're gonna be so confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense, we won't understand this at all.
Hey!
Oh, what's going on? Don't tell me they're not gonna call this magic or something. Well, I don't care how you interpret it.
In the end, even if Monomi risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement? What's this?
And how many mountains are left to challenge my army of 10 to the 60th power? You don't have to say anything, I know. Let's see, you just have 10 more left, right? I know everything. I am the conqueror of the new world.
I can't lose!
I won't give up. Even if I have no chance of winning,
It's okay, Monomi. Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest of them. But
Right?
Damn it.
what the hell is going on? I don't know for certain, but the only thing I can say is
Please listen!
Monokuma is the enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
this is bad.
We're in a situation because we caught up in a dispute between these two organizations. Okay, that's it. Let's leave that talk for later.
Yoo-hoo!
The punishment time's gonna start. Hold on, just a little more. Just a little more time.
Shing!
To wait or not to wait, that is the question, but which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you know, right? There's no way I wait. But I haven't...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Hajime. Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. But why not? You're about to die, so why not just tell us something? I don't know. Not that I...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment! Special bleeding service!
And for Monomi, too.
Huh?
Huh? Why even Monomi?
Hmm.
It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that would defy me anymore.
Uh-huh.
And also, I remember now.
Sorry.
I am an only child.
That is...
What is that?
Huh.
It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'll just be a burden anyway. And not just that. I'll decide to believe in everyone.
You guys, I'm sorry about so many things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Bye, everyone.
Aww.
It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
After this scene is over, I'm getting off. I'm so very sad right now. Wow, really? Drop a like for the stream, y'all. I will see you guys. So, peace out.